video. Also in this video, I'm going to be reacting to JAMARI, TikTok prankster faces prison time. I don't really know if this was a situation that was like real popular or publicized on. I don't know exactly what he's talking about. Unless he's talking about the dude from Japan. Okay, well, let's see. Let's get into it. I don't know.
We have covered quite a few idiotic clout chasers here on my channel. With the way videos are so easily shared online nowadays, it's like this clout goblin disease is running amok in these virtual streets, with more and more clowns being bred every single day.
That's the one I've already reacted to a situation on him. I think JAMARI, it was JAMARI's video too.
And the thing is, a lot of these people are doing things just to get any kind of attention they can. Whether it be good or bad, it's like they don't care as long as they get those clicks. And in most cases, I do feel like it is the latter. And the guy I have to tell you about today is really no different. After he went around sucker punching random men in the Houston area, posted it online, got locked up, and even did an interview with a news reporter outside of his house the very next day. And trust me guys, it somehow gets much, much worse.
Like, y'all don't be scared y'all gonna get shot or something? Like, I don't even know funny shit. Like you going around punching people, do you realize what could happen to you? That's not even funny. That's more aggravating than anything. Yes, it's gonna get attention, but that's what you got attention for, is punching people. Like, the people with the clout, the mofos that want clout so bad, do you want temporary clout? Is that what it is? Like, it's like, oh, I got 1 million views on one video, ugh. Or is it like you want a long, like longevity in like a social media career? Because that's not how you get it. I feel like how you get it is an organic thing. It takes time, not just let me do something crazy. Because then you're gonna have to keep doing something crazy, top it, and most of the time that shit gets illegal, and now you're in jail and old.
Guys, the initial news report where he does the interview with the guy outside of his house.
We're learning more about one of those social media pranks that is hardly funny.
A 19-year-old runs up on 2 unsuspecting people and sucker punches them in the back of the head.
Yeah, this happened in Cyprus, and the video, of course, getting a lot of attention with hundreds of comments.
Well, if he's going to prison, he's not going to have to, that's going to happen all the time.
And reactions. Tonight, our Jason Miles found and talked to the young man behind the stunt.
Jason, what was his response tonight?
I mean, to chalk this all up as some sort of prank or some sort of stunt, or for these news reporters to even paint it in that way, is just irresponsible to say the least. Like, what's gonna happen next? Is someone gonna get and they're gonna say, oh, it was just a prank, bro. Very dangerous. Just tells me that this guy was actually out to do some serious damage.
Well, he's regretful. Honestly, I didn't expect him to answer the door, much less come out and talk. But tonight he says he regrets the behavior so many are now condemning online.
Not far from peaceful Wortham Park, where he's accused of randomly punching strangers.
Do you regret it?
Yes, I do.
19-year-old Alfred Lewis spoke with me about how he feels about it now.
You know, I just made a mistake, and everybody
no, 19, and you think that's a mistake? You sat down with your homie that was videotaping it and said, I'm gonna punch people in the back of the head that are strangers, and that's a mistake. I mean, yes, it's a mistake, but it's not like a mistake, if you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it was dumb as fuck to do. It was a dumb decision. You made the decision. It's not a mistake. That's like motherfuckers would be like, yeah, I cheated. It was a mistake. No, the fuck it wasn't. You intentionally did that shit knowing it was dumb. How about to piss me the fuck off?
Makes mistakes.
This is the video in question, first shared with KHOU 11 via the Nextdoor app. In it, you can clearly see Lewis striking a man in the head from behind before he turns around in shock.
I know, like, from the video, all you see is, like, the bad part about it, but what people didn't see was that I shook his hand after. And
wow, he's dumb. Yeah, trapped in time. That looks like one of his homies like did that. But yeah, he's not all the way there. He's talking about he shook, you punch me in my shit and shake my hand afterwards.
I gave the man a hug.
When it comes to
So you can beat somebody's ass, but as long as you shake their hand, give them a hug, it erases it, it's fine. It's fine. Just remember them 2 steps, them 2 vital steps after you punch somebody in their head. that you gotta do that to erase it all.
So this individual right here, there must be like a negative brain activity going on. Talking about, oh, everybody makes mistakes. Like, no, dude, this was a premeditated action. And the fact that he's trying to present some like silver lining here, talking about, I gave the guy a hug, I shook his hand and told him sorry after punching him in the face, so I'm a good guy, has to be one of the most ridiculous explanations I've ever heard. I mean, the sheer fact that he's even willing to come outside and talk to a news reporter after doing something so stupid and literally incriminating himself online with the video tells me that there has to be something a little bit off about this man right here.
Exactly.
I really didn't expect for it to just...
And for him to think that this was an apology, like an appropriate apology. And the things that he's saying, it's very juvenile. It's something like, I honestly, like, I wasn't joking when I said something, like me saying he's dumb. He's either dumb or something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's one
go so left, you know?
I told Lewis,
slow.
What do you mean you didn't expect it to go so left? Your plan here was straight up just to assault people for TikTok. Like, if anything, he's lucky it did not go more left and someone did not handle him out there in the streets. I mean, we just saw that court case go down where a YouTuber actually did end up getting a couple years back, and he wasn't even attacking people. He was just talking to someone in kind of an aggressive way. The guy noticed he was being filmed at the mall, and boom, he popped off. And they did not side with the prankster in that situation.
And your mom's probably disappointed.
Yeah, she is.
Lewis said the harsh reaction to the video will make him rethink his behavior and hopefully be a lesson for others.
Before you go out and you do anything that you feel is bad or that could look bad, make sure like people know, or just don't do it at all.
It's just crazy, guys. You can just tell by the way he talks that there was absolutely nothing going on behind those eyes. They just look so dead. And so then the next day, this guy actually had to have his first appearance in court. We got Stuart Little here back on the case. And here's where the situation really starts to...
You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing about anybody else, cause
escalate as a new piece of information is released.
19-year-old.
Cause see, I got a big ass head, and I really want to say what I was gonna say. It's something. His head. Okay, we in the big head club together. We in the big head club community. I call it the BHC. You feel me? It's just his head is very. Mine's big in a different way, kind of long. This is kind of like a house, but an upside-down house.
Case, he initially held the complainant at point. Then, when the complainant refused to give up his cell phone, he hits the complainant in the head and puts him in a chokehold. The complainant advised he later saw videos of the crimes on social media. The defendant approached the complainant from behind and hit him in the head as his co-defendant was filming the crime. The defendants laughed at the complainant when he asked this defendant, "Why are you doing this?" The complainant advised he later saw videos of the crime on social media.
And when I first saw the videos, I was kind of questioning, well, why didn't anyone fight back? Why did it seem like all these different men were so scared of him? And the reason obviously was because he had the piece on him and was literally threatening their life.
You may recall I interviewed Lewis on Friday, and he admitted to making a bad mistake, just making videos for views and clicks. His bond conditions include not having contact with his alleged accomplice, the 18-year-old who shot the videos. Lewis also to remain at home between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. He will also wear an ankle monitor. Again, his bond, combined bond for an assault and aggravated robbery charge, $10,100. He made no mention of a when I interviewed him on Friday.
But isn't because never mind, too much of my business. Anyways, but your bond, that's only, you just pay the bonds person. If it's $10,000, it's just $1,000. You know, it's not that hard to come up with to get somebody out, and then as long as they appear to their mandatory court appearances, the bond person handles the rest. I think. Okay, I was in a situation where it was a bond thing, and that's what happened. It wasn't me. I wasn't the. I didn't commit a crime, but I helped pay paid somebody's bond. I didn't pay all that money. I paid 10% or something, and then the rest of whatever.
At that point, I had not investigated the video thoroughly and was not aware that he was armed at the time.
And if there's another lesson to learn here, guys, it's that even if you're not the one doing the stupid activity, don't let yourself be the one filming it. I mean, we just also saw this with Johnny Somali, where not only he went down to the Japanese authorities, but so did his cameraman in the situation. Because at that point, you're standing around, you're filming it, you're trying to get the clicks as well, and they basically consider you in the court of law to be some sort of a...
Said what 19-year-old Alfred Lewis admitted to doing was unacceptable and dangerous, and asked the judge to raise his initial $10,000 bond to $30,000, and the judge agreed. KHOU11 was the only news crew.
$3,000 is a little bit more difficult, for sure. Just to
get video of Lewis as he made his first official court appearance here at the 208th. Lewis is charged with aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon, a first-degree felony, and assault.
We take these cases extremely seriously at the district attorney's office, and in this case, the facts were particularly troubling. These boys were out at a park where people enjoy outdoors, are exercising, and shouldn't expect to run into any kind of trouble.
Lewis tried to rob the man of his cell phone at gunpoint and threatened to shoot him in the foot when he refused.
I mean, I'm hoping that they absolutely throw the book at this guy. Like, at the end of the day, this new type of weirdo social media behavior of basically bothering people out in public should 100% be condemned. And if you give someone like this some extreme charges, hopefully it makes other people not want to follow in his footsteps.
It's hopefully, but you see these things happen and people still continue this dumbass behavior, so you really never fucking know if this is doing anything, you know, because people are always like, well, that'll never happen to me, I'll do it smarter, I'll do it this way, I'll just do this instead of this. No.
If Lewis makes bond, part of his bond conditions include wearing a GPS ankle monitor and being placed under 24-hour house arrest. As for the other teen, 18-year-old Kingston Miker, prosecutors say he participated and filmed the attacks. He's now in custody facing the same charges.
Like I said, they also come down on the cameraman. In general, though, it is good to see someone like this get caught. I don't know what's exactly going on with the generation like right under mine, but they don't seem to be the brightest group of individuals out there.
What's his generation? Because are you including me in it? I'm 25. I'm 25, but at 19 I won't thinking this. At 16 I won't thinking this. At 12 I won't thinking this. So I don't know, something different in his head. Let's see what else he got for us. So yeah, that's about it. It's just dumb. It's sad that this is very common. It's sad that people want to piss other people off to get views, and it's sad what people do for views, even that people that aren't bothering strangers. But it's just sad sometimes when you see even a couple pages doing crazy things, when you see just like all the fakeness of it. Just it's I can't stand it. And sometimes when I look at my growth, I'm like, damn, this shit is taking a long time, and I'm like trying to criticize myself and stuff like that, but I think about it and just be like, at least I'm being real, at least I'm being authentic. I won't even do a fake reaction. You feel me? If I've already seen a video, I'm not reacting to it. But the amount of people that will just, I'm not gonna say sell your soul, but just, you know, just like don't care what it is, but as long as they get clout, views, money, just doing it just for that, but don't have morals, values, anything, bothering people. I just felt like that's crazy, you know? I just don't fuck with it. I think it's ridiculous. And, you know, I feel like regardless what you do, I don't care how it looks on the outside. If some people are doing terrible things and they get a bunch of money, trust me, there's karma coming, or there's stuff we just don't see from our perspective that they're going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to get what they deserve regardless. But anyways, yep, this is so dumb. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I'll see y'all next one.